Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Sunday, 21st, and been a slow day. This will be my afternoon evening video. Although there's really not a whole lot to say. Um, I was able to make it into Covina, and I watched some football. That was pretty interesting watching football at 10 o'clock in the morning. The games ended at 1 o'clock, and the late games were coming on, totally different from the East Coast. Still can't get my arms around that yet, but anyway, it's been kind of a slow day. Again, if anybody's wondering about the weather forecast, it's clear and sunny and warm. I don't know why it'd be anything different. It's crazy. There's a nice little breeze, but I'm trying to make my plans for tomorrow and see which direction I head in. Because from here, there's not a straight route. There is 66 that goes up north through Azusa Pacific College, Azusa, and then can kind of come around through Pasadena. And it's probably the route I'm going to go, but I may go different directions. It's been sort of interesting being out here in the sense that there's a lot of people, and there's been a lot of dialogue, a lot of interaction about the journey and the walk, and people are supportive and hospitable, like they've been. But it's almost though I don't know how to explain it. It's everyone's so busy, and maybe because it's daytime, like, hey, good luck, take care. Whereas back in the smaller towns, it's something where I don't know if people want to be a part of it, or people's hospitality is a little bit different. So I'm just kind of going with the flow. Not feeling all that well today. I think emotionally, quite honestly, I'm beat up pretty good. This unknown of these last few days, not from the unknown of people. I'm safe and I'm fine, and I've got that going for me. It's just the truth of the matter is it's coming to an end. I wish I was walking and meeting folks and having to continue, but it hasn't happened the last few days here towards LA, and I don't honestly think anything different will happen between now and then. It's just a different kind of vibe, and it's not anything that's negative. Maybe I'm not pressing it. I just see I guess I'm kind of limping towards the finish line, I guess would be an expression I could use, but I'm physically, this is a weird thing, and it got me thinking about this. So I got if you guys remember, I've talked about some products along the way that have been pretty good to me. This deep blue, again, I've got it right here to put on, because what I decided to do was just to chill out in a park. I'm in a park here in Covina, California. It's just it's pretty, just a simple park, but when I was sitting for a long period of time with my knee bent, the pain in my knee, some time ago I had gout, and I never experienced something as painful as that. This isn't to that regard, but it has come at times like that, and I'm wondering, how am I going to get back on that flight? I mean, I'm not going to have a problem getting on a flight, believe me, but 5 hours on a plane, I'm wondering how my knee's going to hold up with that, but we're going to find that out too. So hopefully I'll have my deep blue with me, and I'm just going to chill out here in the park for a little while, kind of gather my thoughts. I've got my pad and my pen, and I'm doing journal entries for the book. I'm doing adding on character development for the novel I'm doing. It's just been a really, really wonderful experience. And like I said, I know I'm limping to the finish, and I know I wear my emotions on my sleeves. I'm not trying to, get you guys down. But just want to check in with you so you know I'm safe, you know I'm fine. The next few nights, last night, today, next few nights, they're going to be not easy. The truth of the matter is, the other part of it that's tough is, I mean, I'm right I mean, I'm on fumes money-wise, and that's not an appeal to anybody or anything like that. I know I've got to make it through to the end, and I'm limited in what I can do with that. So that's slowing me down. But maybe on my mind as I try to budget that to get through until Thursday. So Thursday, Jamie will be coming on out, and I look forward to that certainly. It's going to be great to see a familiar face. Sunday I get home to my kids. I can't wait for that. Honestly, I can't. And maybe I'm kind of melancholic because our Eagles blew a 17-point fourth quarter lead today. Just atrocious. I don't know what happened. Just atrocious. Anyway, so just want to check in with you guys. Nothing profound, nothing provocative. Just a quick FYI. Kind of let you know where I am. Like I said, the last 2 days have been me getting to an area, watching some football, relaxing a little bit, and kind of the journey will pick up hard and heavy tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure right now how many miles I am outside of LA and then how many miles I am from the pier, because LA is a wide kind of sprawl, so I've got to look into that as well and see how that plays out. So I'll keep you updated, but just wanted to check in. Like I said, if something profound happens or I meet some folks like Tomas last night or Marvin or anything like that on the way tonight, I'll certainly do another night video and clue you in. But this is one of those quiet days. I had said when I started the journey, the reason why I'm finishing so much earlier when I started, I had planned on resting on Sundays, and then after 2 weeks I realized there's no place to rest. People aren't going to just chill out in their house all day. So that was 14, 15 Sundays that I got to walk, that I wasn't walking, because after the second one, the resting part was done. Well, today's Sunday, and I'm feeling good about getting to where I got to. It wasn't the big 30-mile walk or even 20-mile walk, but got me to where I wanted to be and set me up for the rest of the journey. And I don't have any problem just letting my stomach settle and putting on some music and relaxing. I will say this. Let me go back to that. So most of you already know I'm the least savvy person when it comes to technology. So back in Albuquerque, I met some incredibly special people, Bob and Sue, and Bob is a gentleman that, like myself, would sit there and just listen to music and cry in tears. And one of the songs that was special to him was by this artist named Kelly McGuire, K-E-L-L-Y, McGuire, and it was a song that was called Daddies and Daughters. And when I searched Daddies and Daughters on iTunes, it came up with like 4 different songs, but none of them by Kelly McGuire, so I just assumed that that he wasn't available on iTunes. And there's a few good songs in there. Woman Behind the Wheel. It's just anyway, they gave me a CD when I left, and I was able to play the CD. And I talked about yesterday how I was crying listening to some of the songs. And so for whatever reason, I went on iTunes, and instead of searching the song by name, I searched Kelly McGuire. And yes, his music does come up. So if any of you want to get a glimpse of it, Kelly McGuire is his name, and he does have some really neat music. He has one called Wannabe, where he talks about wanting to be Buffett, whether it be Warren or Jimmy. Great song. Song Woman Behind the Wheel, neat song, especially if you're a dad. You want to have your daughters aspire to something. Daddies and Daughters is a pretty amazing song, but I kind of feel like that's Bob's, and I don't want to step on his toes with that. So that's kind of his song, and but it's a good song. And there's another one that I really enjoyed, and guys, I recommend this to you. I heard it, and certainly my heart and my mind went to a certain place. Guys, you want to surprise your wife? I don't know the name of the song. I want to say it's like Sleeping Like an Angel or Laying with an Angel, something like that. Anyway, you want to make your wife happy, guys, for no reason at all, just because. Go play that song, pick it up, get a video clip, email it to her, play it at home, buy the CD, whatever you got to do. When she comes home from work one day, put it on when the kids go to sleep, lower the lights, pick her up in your arms and dance with her, and play that song, and you'll thank me for that later. So anyway, Kelly McGuire is available on iTunes. I purchased like 3 or 4 of the songs yesterday. So one of the neat things about this journey for me is how I correlate music to memories, and I've had so many on the journey that I'm going to kind of sit here in the shade of the 85-degree Southern California day and just listen to some music and relax and kind of treat myself. So I'm safe, I'm fine, I'm getting by these next few days and nights. I haven't had I don't want to mislead anybody, but I also don't want to get anybody too worked up. I'm safe. We've got provisions kind of in place, but I haven't been staying. Last night was a funny story. Trying to stay outside. You would think that'd be pretty easy to stay outside in 80-degree weather and find a place, but not quite as much as you'd think. But so like I said, I got up early this morning, and I will be the next few days because you don't sleep a whole lot. somebody I spoke to back home said, "Boy, you look tired." And I said, "Yeah, I am." But like I said, the end of the line is coming up, and it's exciting. It's overwhelming. It's not scary. It's just gonna be. It's not scary at all. I knew it was coming. I prepared for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the next step in the journey. I really just hope these next 3 days. I hope something big happens. I'd love to make 3 more lifelong friends while I'm out here over the next few days, and that's all I could hope for. So, thanks for following. Sorry, nothing really profound today. Love you all, and we'll talk soon. Have a great day, guys. Happy Sunday.